Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mountaineers offense takes the field to start this game off. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
They'll run play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got him. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. Bring it out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Wildcats offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, it's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Might be looking to run. Breaks into the open. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks.
Looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Kentucky!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Caught. Nice move to keep running. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. With the catch, it's George. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
Looking to fire. Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, nice job on the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player.
She's meeting me at 12.
Defense, taking away that primary read,
I'll talk to you, Mama.
sure they don't make a big play.
We're meeting around 12. If not, she'll let me know soon.
3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. And there might have been trouble. They hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. From the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the move. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Mountaineers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, West Virginia. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up a touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted.
Love you, baby.
The whole way down the field, man, that's frustrating.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The run from the shotgun. He's stopped after picking up 1 to the 23.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit.
What are you laughing at?
Sometimes you got to keep
about what?
Take them chunk by chunk.
Not a whole lot of room there.
What I just said.
Screen passes, it just
And you do be cranky and snappy.
And the Wildcats come to the
I mean, is it
line
not
on
true?
third and short, trying to convert here. He'll toss it. Turning it on. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. He stopped
It's
at
cold.
49 after gaining 10.
What'd you expect?
They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. First play of the period, first down here. Handoff to the single running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that... is going to win every time. Here they come facing...
I think about ordering that mushroom king, because I think that's what's wrong with me, besides the weight.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going for the big play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard.
Sure, I see that again. I missed the spot.
Down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out, and a chance to go on top with this drive. The sweet feet buy a little time.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nestles it in at the 35. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
Right.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit...
Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's complete to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Now, 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the air. It's a fumble. scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off from the shotgun. He breaks the tackle. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The give out of the gun.
What do you want to eat?
Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again.
I don't think so.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do it.
Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
You consistently run the football, a steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for a long touchdown.
And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, the running back has it.
What's up, dude?
Makes a stop at the 29-yard
Not
line.
much. Dad said y'all coming in April.
15 on that play.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive.
So y'all won't be able to do it in July, would y'all?
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Non-name receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And the Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. Catch in the middle. It's George.
Y'all be talking
and the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Back to pass. Using the quick game. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. UTEP is in front. They've owned the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over Middle Tennessee. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. It's complete on the right side.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up second and short?
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Old Commonwealth Stadium and Kroger Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Mountaineers will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
This coaching staff has really done a nice job marrying the play-action game to their running game. That looked like that was going to be a run. Everything in that play said they're running the ball downhill. At the last second, quarterback pulled the football, and he was able to complete the throw.
Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Trying to beat the D deep. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. pick up just a few on that completion. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Here comes the hurry up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the passing game.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Mountaineers are flying down the field.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
They go to the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to run for it. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mountaineers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try the run. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play. They give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision.
Touchdown, Mountaineers. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. UCLA is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Southern California for some time. They're up by 18 over Boise State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He leaves it with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They'll try to get outside. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Gantt. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Presley. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the first down. No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that first down.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Gets rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Gant. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Might be changing the route. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quickly complete.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. Trying play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Offense lining up quickly.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
After that incompletion, it's decision time now if you're the head coach. Do you stay aggressive? Do you trust your offense to go get this first down, try and eat clock and win the game late? Or do you trust your defense to get it back to you quickly for one?
To put a stop to this return, they'll mark it at has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the fourth quarter, an opportunity to move on top. Time for the offense to try to put together a fourth quarter drive to break a tie. On the ground with the counter. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, what a cut! Brings into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And this is exactly what this offense needed, man. In the fourth quarter, you need to execute late in the football game to get back in it or to win it. This is a nice drive they're putting together.
Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Gant. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Bring in the heat. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Might be calling a hot route. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Wildcats. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense? Crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now. I say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by a field goal over Michigan. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take...
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the tight end. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Great place to start for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown, it is a dagger in this game.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.